Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I have a very exciting video to share with you guys today, and it's all about how I cleared up my skin and got rid of my acne for good. It took me many years to discover what worked for me and what I needed to do to clear up my skin, but I suffered from really bad cystic acne. It was under the skin, it was painful, big bumps. I'd get 10 at a time, and it felt like nothing I did got rid of them, and it was very embarrassing, and I felt like I couldn't leave the house without makeup. So I knew that I needed to take more drastic measures and go see a doctor and try out more organic and natural skincare and just redo everything that I was doing and try out something completely new. And luckily, after sticking with it for a few months, my skin slowly started to clear up, and now I've been using this regimen for about a year, some products a little over a year, and my skin, I'm happy to say, is almost completely clear. I do get the occasional pimple here and there, hormonal stuff that every woman will have, and it's just something totally normal. But definitely my skin is under control, nothing out of the ordinary anymore. I feel confident with my skin without makeup. I can go out in public and I feel fine with no makeup on whatsoever. So with that being said, I know how hard it is dealing with acne, and I know how annoying it can get when you try things and they just don't work. So I wanted to share with you guys what products I've used, and they've really helped me. I can't say 100% if they're going to work for you. It's definitely something you'd want to talk to your doctor about and find that perfect regimen, but just to give you guys some ideas, if you're suffering with acne, I know any bit of inspiration can help. Okay, so the first thing that I did was went and saw my doctor, my dermatologist. I knew that the problem was internal. It was some kind of hormone regulation problem or bacteria in my body causing this acne, because once it starts to be that hormonal acne, nothing you do topically is going to help it. So I wanted to speak with him and see his thoughts, and I tried out a few different things, and there are 2 prescription medications that I take every single day that have really helped. So the first thing that I knew I wanted to start taking was birth control. This is what I take. There are 3 different kinds of birth control medication that are FDA approved to treat acne. And you guys can Google what it is, but I knew before going into the appointment that one of them was Yaz. So I asked my doctor if I could go on that medication. I like to do my research beforehand because I like to know what I'm getting and what I'm taking. So that's what I did. I wanted something that was proven to treat acne. And what I have here is just the generic version of Yaz. It's called Lorna, and it just helps regulate all your hormones. That way you're not producing as much sebum. Sebum is what causes breakouts and all that. So it just really regulates your body. That way you don't have this bacteria coming up into your skin. So after being on this for about 2-3 months, I really noticed a change in my skin. And the next medication that I have been taking is Minocycline. So Minocycline is an antibiotic that's used to treat many different kinds of bacteria infections in the body, one of them being severe acne. So like I said, it's used for a bunch of different things, but also used for acne. Just kind of clears up that bacteria so it doesn't keep coming into your body. So if you guys feel like no matter what you do topically isn't working, I'd really recommend going to your dermatologist and asking them about some kind of oral medication, whether it be the birth control or the minocycline or something else they have in mind to kind of really treat it from the inside out. Help my skin tremendously. Now, with all that being said, I was still suffering from regular acne that's on the surface, the little white bumps and the blackheads, and that's no fun either. So I wanted to get rid of that as quickly as possible. And benzoyl peroxide and salicylic acid just didn't work for my skin. So I knew that I wanted to get on some form of vitamin A. If you guys are unfamiliar with vitamin A, basically it just promotes cell turnover way faster than our skin does naturally. So you're constantly losing those old dead skin cells and coming up with new fresh glowing skin. So obviously it will help with fine lines, wrinkles, and pores too, because you're always getting new skin. But of course it will help with acne. It will get that acne off your skin and bring up fresh new skin. So that is something that I know I always like to have on hand. You guys can get vitamin A over the counter. Usually it's going to be marketed as like an anti-aging product. So I like to get mine from the doctor. It's a lot cheaper for me that way. The one that I use is called tretinoin cream in the 0.025 percentage. So this is a very low percentage. This is all that my skin can handle. Vitamin A is known for really drying out your skin because it's processing and working so quickly that your skin can't keep up. So I just use a tiny little bit of this on areas that I'm really prone to get breakouts, so kind of like around the mouth area. And I'll use this a few times a week or as needed. Sometimes I'll go a month without using it. It's just really personal, whatever you guys need. But this is a great way to start clearing up your skin, is to get some form of retin A or vitamin A from your doctor. So now it's time for the fun part, talk about the products that I've been using for the past year. I was just using like any old drugstore product. I threw all that away. I knew I wanted to get something that had good active ingredients, more organic ingredients, something that was actually good for my skin. Not only that would take rid of or get rid of my acne, but that would clear up the scars. That would make sure I didn't get any new acne, and also that was going to like prevent fine lines and aging and all that too. So I found some really good products that I truly love. So the first thing that I switched out was my cleanser. I started using Purity by Philosophy. This really removes makeup so well. That way I'm not getting any of those like little tiny whiteheads or blackheads on my nose. This just cleans everything off and gets my skin fresh and ready for all the treatments that I put on it after. So I love this stuff, and I always use it in conjunction with my Soniclear. So this is my little cleansing brush from Michael Todd. I love this. If you guys are having problems with really getting your skin clean and getting around all those blackhead areas, this will clear everything out. So I love to use this every other night on my skin. I'll put a little bit of the Purity on there and just turn it on and go in circles all around my skin. But I just love this brush. I do also have a Clarisonic. I have not even touched my Clarisonic since I've had this. I've had this for over 6 months now. I got it last winter. So the reason why I love my Soniclear is that it's very gentle on my skin. It gets rid of any trace amount of dirt or oil or makeup on my skin. Like I said, that way all of my creams can absorb into my skin a lot better. Another reason why I stopped using my Clarisonic is I was buying those little brush heads all the time because they'd always get old and gross really quickly. This brush head stays nice for a very long time. I'm still using the first one that I have with it. And that's because it has antimicrobial technology in it. So basically, when you're washing your face with this every night, makeup and oil and dirt is getting into these bristles. And it's basically a place for bacteria to really harbor and cling to. But Michael Todd has created this antimicrobial protection on there so that doesn't happen. So your little brush is going to stay cleaner and fresher longer. That way you're not putting that bacteria back onto your skin. So sticking with Michael Todd, it has become one of my favorite skincare brands over the past year. Like I said, if you guys watch my morning and night routine, you will see I use a lot of Michael Todd products. I love that they're all organic and natural, and they're good for your skin while they're still taking care of the problem and helping to prevent fine lines and aging and all that too. So I'm going to go over a few of the products that have made a huge impact on my skin over the past year. So my number one favorite product from Michael Todd is their blue-green algae toner. I cannot live without this stuff. If I go a week without using it, I get little blackheads and clogged pores on my nose. So this has the blue-green algae, and it also has organic kelp. Those two ingredients are really going to draw out those impurities and toxins on your skin so you don't get those clogged pores and blackheads. It does sting like a tiny little bit when you put it on, but I kind of like that. I feel like it's really cleaning my skin. And it does have aloe vera in there, so it's going to soothe your skin. You're not going to get red from it or anything like that. And lastly, it does have the black willow tree extract in there, which is kind of like the natural organic version of salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide. So it keeps your skin acne free as well. But I've gone through like 2 or 3 bottles of this. I just love this stuff. It smells like lavender too. It smells really good. Like, this makes me excited to wash my skin because I feel like I'm at a spa. Next product is the Ultralight Whitening and Brightening Serum. So a little funny story about this product. I had it for a few months and I didn't even touch it. I hadn't opened it, it was still sealed and everything. Michael was going through my cabinet and he was like, "Can I use this? It looks cool, I want to try it out." And I said, "Yeah, sure, try it out." The next day, he told me that it worked so well for him already. He had redness like right here. It had cleared up the redness. His skin looked more even toned. And so I was like, well, let me try it. And now we both use it and love it and fight over it every night. But this really helps clear up those old acne scars or sunspots or age spots. For me, it was like I got rid of this acne. Great, but I still have all this red scarring, and that's embarrassing. You don't want to go out without makeup if you have all these scars and red marks all over your face. So I use this every night in conjunction with an SPF in the morning, and this has helped those scars and helped the overall tone and texture of my skin a lot. So I just love this serum. It does not use hydroquinone. It uses a more like natural product called, hexylrescorsenol, which gives you the same effects of hydroquinone without the negative cons and stuff to it. So love this little serum. Speaking of Michael, we love to do face masks together like once a week. It's fun and it's relaxing and cozy. So we both use these, so it's great for men too. I love the charcoal detoxifying face mask and also the rose petal vitamin C gel face mask. So I go between the two. I like to do a face mask at least once a week, but if I can do it more, like 3 to 4 times a week, I will. It's really good to get these like active ingredients on your skin and get your skin really working. So first one I want to talk about is the charcoal. This one's definitely my favorite. I can feel that it's like almost empty, but that charcoal really helps to detoxify your skin and draw out all those clogged pores and blackheads and breakouts. And if you had any acne like under the surface, it's going to bring it out so you can get rid of it quickly too. This also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is going to give your skin some moisture so you're not drying it out completely either. So if you guys are looking for a really great like clay mud mask type thing, I love the charcoal one. Now the rose petal one is what I use like a night before I have a big event or I have a party to go to, or I know I'm going to be taking pictures or something, because this really makes my skin look bright and like glowy and fresh. It smells amazing. I love the smell of roses, so if you guys do, you will love this too. But I think it has vitamin C and acai and glycolic acid. So yeah, that's going to really brighten, lighten, and tighten your skin and give you a fresh, glowing look. So I just go between the two of them, my favorite two masks, and they work really well for my skin. And they're great for sensitive skin. Last thing I wanted to talk about before I end this video is moisturizing your skin. It's really important that while you're drying out all this acne on your skin, you're properly moisturizing, because if you're not, your body's thinking, oh my gosh, I'm not getting any moisture or any oil, so I need to produce oil, and that in turn is going to cause more acne on your skin. So even though you have acne, you have to moisturize your skin. It can be something super lightweight like this one. This is the Citrus Cream Moisturizer from Michael Todd, but just make sure you're using something. I love this one because, like I said, it's super lightweight. It dries in 5 minutes. I can use it in the morning before my makeup. I can use it at night. This is also going to help if you have large pores or fine lines. It has DMAE and hyaluronic acid to give you that nice moisture and firm your skin. Alright, so that is everything. I'm sorry if this was a super long video, but I just know that dealing with acne can be so frustrating and you're just looking for someone to help you. So I hope that this helped you in some way if you guys are suffering with acne. If you guys have any tips or tricks for dealing with acne, leave it down below in the comments. If we can help somebody else out, then I think that's amazing. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you like coupons, because I have really good coupons for Michael Todd. I'll leave them down below in the description box. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll talk to you guys next time.